Here we are out here near Shoshone. There's a car down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's broken down. It's overheating. Funny how after all this time of wanting to come by this area and stop and check it out, it took a car breaking down to do it. It was just amazing. The soil here is really hard, and I don't know what you call it, but it's almost like a white powder, but it's very hard. And you've got some areas, you've got some rock deposits out there, you see that? Very interesting. I could probably spend a week out here doing nothing but having my head pointed to the ground and looking around at rocks. My meteors! Yeah, there's probably some of them out here too. See that bright light over there? That's where I have to go, up over that mountain, at that pass, to get to Pahrump. I came from that direction, coasted actually. I came down from Ibex Pass, spent about 3 hours up there waiting for it to cool down and had to figure out where I was. Dana was able to tell me where I was by the mileage I had, and he was pretty dead nuts right on. So I went ahead and decided to come toward Pahrump. Over there, see that other light in the distance? That's Shoshone. That's where I will stop and get some more $26 a gallon water. Yeesh. But you really have to love this area to like it. There ain't much of anything out here but dirt and rocks. But it has a certain quiet and solitude about it that I enjoy. I could spend a long time out here doing nothing, just looking. Trying to figure out where we came from, where all this came from. I imagine it's going to be exactly the same after we're long gone. And the next group of people to inhabit this planet will probably wonder the same thing. Why didn't somebody leave a message? Why didn't somebody write down all the stuff they knew and let us in on it, you know? But we probably did that in the past too, I'm sure. Just certain people have access to it and we don't. So it leaves the rest of us guessing. And going out and tearing up the desert in dune buggies and stuff, which is fun. There's a lot of fucking gold up in the mountains. Actually, there's a lot of gold underground right here in the water that's going through this valley. In the form of salt. All the platinum group metals are dissolved in the water. And they will surface every now and again and form salt where they dry out. Like over there, you see that white patch? Be interesting to take an assay of that. Oh well, that's it for the history lesson. Oh. It might look far, but it really isn't. It's only maybe 100 yards. It might take me 20 minutes to get down there for all the rocks I'll be looking at. I'm going to go down this way right here and see that outcropping of rocks right there. I'm going to work my way through that. Then I will go down to that little path and see what that big boulder is, and then head up that little trail right there, out to the road and to the car. It's really amazing formations out here. I just can't really understand how, I don't know how they were made and then how they were deposited. All this shit came down from those mountains up there. It was just loose soil overburden that came down during a flood at some point, or high water. And then once it was deposited as underwater, you know, the base, then further erosion took place from the rain and the floods and stuff. So you got a continual carving of landscape out here. It is by no means a dead, barren, lifeless area. Well, just nobody will stop and help anybody anymore since this COVID-19 started. Nobody wants to rip off your car. Oh well. I bet there's water over there in those trees though. Matter of fact, I know there's water over in those trees. And over there at the hot springs too. Till later. Bye-bye.